What if I told you that your job as a programmer, a designer, or even a scriptwriter could be gone before the end of the year? GPT-5 has just been announced, and the question is no longer if it will change the world, but how many people it will leave behind. You feel that mix of excitement and panic, don't you? On one hand, a new era of incredible tools. On the other, the fear that everything you've learned, all your hard work, could be devalued by an algorithm. You see the demos, you read the headlines. GPT-5 writes flawless code, creates entire marketing campaigns, designs logos in seconds, and a doubt gnaws at you from the inside. Am I falling behind? Point 1. What really is GPT-5? Beyond the hype. All right, let's separate the marketing from reality. OpenAI, with Sam Altman leading the charge, hasn't just released a slightly better version of what we already had. The leaks and early technical reports point to something fundamentally different. First, reasoning. GPT-4 is like a brilliant student who has memorized every book. GPT-5, however, is starting to show the ability to solve problems it has never seen before. It doesn't just replicate patterns, it deduces, infers, and yes, it makes mistakes, but it learns from them in a much more independent way. Second, native multimodality. It's no longer a text model that has been taught to see images. It's a system that thinks in text, images, audio, and video simultaneously. Imagine asking it, create a marketing campaign for this new soda, basing it on the tone of this song and the look of this movie. GPT-5 won't just understand the request, it will be able to generate the commercial script, the background music, and the storyboards, all at once. And third, and this is key, autonomous agents. OpenAI's goal isn't for you to use GPT-5 to write an email. The goal is for you to tell it, launch my next product. And the AI, on its own, could research the market, analyze competitors, register a domain, code a basic website, write the copy, and launch the social media campaign. Terrifying and fascinating in equal measure. Point 2. The battlefield. Who are the first to go? Let's be brutally honest. If your job is made up of technical, repetitive tasks, you're in the line of fire. Are you a junior programmer whose day-to-day is turning specs into simple code? GPT-5 will be able to do it faster and with fewer bugs. Are you a copywriter cranking out 10 blog articles a day on generic topics? The AI will produce 100 in the same amount of time. Are you a designer who adapts the same logo into 20 different formats? Bad news. AI is turning basic technical skill into a commodity. What once took you years of learning and gave you market value is now a simple instruction, a prompt. The barrier to entry for creating has collapsed. This doesn't mean programming or design will die. It means the value is no longer in typing out the code or moving the pixels. Think of it this way. Before, to build a house, you needed to know how to lay bricks. Now you have a machine that lays them for you. Is the bricklayer still valuable? Less so. Who is the most valuable person now? The architect who knows where to put the house, what the design should be, which materials to use, and most importantly, how to direct the machine. Point 3. The devaluation hypothesis versus the strategic advantage. And this brings us to the heart of the matter. This isn't about humans versus AI, but about two types of professionals, the technical professional and the strategic professional. AI isn't coming to steal your job, it's coming to steal the boring part of your job. A programmer who complains that AI is taking away the work of writing code is like a photographer complaining that digital cameras took away the work of developing film. It's absurd. The tool frees you up to focus on what truly matters, the composition, the lighting, the story, the strategy. For the entrepreneur, this means you can prototype ideas at lightning speed. Want to launch an app? You no longer need $100,000 and a team of 5. You need a great idea and the skill to guide the AI to build it. The cost of experimentation is dropping to zero. For the marketing professional, it means stopping the fight over exact keywords and starting to design complex emotional campaigns, letting the AI generate the 500 variations needed for each platform. The value shifts from execution to vision, from the how to the what, and most importantly, to the why. And here is the key insight, the consequence that few are discussing. The launch of GPT-5 is not the end of creative jobs. It is the end of creative mediocrity. For decades, we've valued technical skill because it was a barrier. Learning to code, to design, to write well, it took time and effort. That barrier is gone. Now, the ability to generate decent content is nearly universal and free. What's the result? A massive flood of mediocre content. Websites, articles, designs, code, all functional but soulless, without a point of view, without a real strategy behind them. And in that ocean of noise, what will be the most valuable thing? Originality, critical thinking, the ability to connect ideas that no one else has, the empathy to understand a real human problem, the leadership to guide these powerful tools toward a meaningful goal. GPT-5 won't replace the great strategist, the visionary artist, or the programmer who designs elegant architectures. On the contrary, it will make them 1,000 times more powerful, but it will annihilate anyone competing in the production of generic tasks. The value won't be in creating, but in deciding what to create and why. Your judgment, your taste, your vision, that is the new premium skill. So, the question isn't whether GPT-5 will take your job. The question is, which side of the divide do you want to be on? On the side of those who perform tasks a machine can do, or on the side of those who provide the vision that no machine can have? If this discussion has opened your eyes, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because in the next video, we're going to get practical. I'll show you 3 brand new professional roles that will be created by this technology and how you can start preparing for them today. Leave me a comment below with your opinion. Is GPT-5 all hype or the beginning of the end? There's no right answer, but it's a fascinating debate. If you found value in this video, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop your questions and comments below. Your engagement fuels our drive to keep creating high-value content for you. We'll see you in the next AI business video.